The player who looked to run the opposite goal area will when the team is on the attack.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland. Looking for the runner, and he was quick to react. Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Clears it out of harm's way. Now it's Diogo Jota. Interesting ball.
Footballing with usually identifies.
Shot a goal! There it is!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Chelsea penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Ruben Dias. Now who's going to be first to this? No, that's been intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Chelsea get it back again. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he get onto this? There's the hit! And it's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That has ended up in no man's land. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, it's not getting there. Thiago Silva gets it clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Kyle Walker, can he get it through? Thiago Silva does well to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Rosicki. The ball's gone astray. Disasi. He's found a way through. Now the finish! He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
That's a little off target. Jota. Brzezinski. And he welcomes it in. Haaland gets through on his own. Great chance! Danger averted for now. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland! Haaland! Well, there's the clearance. And it's Salah. In with the challenge. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but it's Rosicki! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attack and flair. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Palmer. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Rashford.
was going to happen then, how many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Haaland.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice, decent hit! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here.
गोली कर पता है बात क्या जीतेगा
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bruno Fernandes running with the... And here's a chance! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Gabriel Jesus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found a way through. Out of play for a goal kick. Shaw is there and he can pick it up. Oh, he's found support out wide. And they've got it back as soon as Diaz! And the ball's come loose here. Gabriel Jesus. Disasi does really well to win the ball there. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. James. Palmer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Foot in. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Decent hit! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Right?
So this to restore parity. What a save from Onana!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Palmer. It's run loose here. Works it forward. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Gallagher.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Palmer. He's in space and looking for options. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second.
Jackson! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
And he's intervened well there. Disasi and Caicedo. Ahmad. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Diogo Dalot just loves to go forward whenever he can.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aims beyond the defence. Corner then. Chelsea with the corner. They're first. And the shot! There it is! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
सभी अवसर में था बाल
Diogo Dalot. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good alertness. Oh, now can they counter? Looking for the runner. Top save! That, he can pounce on that. We've got a goal! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
75 minutes is
Chelsea take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look.
And the finish! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
That has ended up in no man's land. Fernandez has found the net here, of course.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
5 minutes to add. Jackson. Gallagher. Palmer. Nicked it back promptly. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Chelsea conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? It'll be a throw-in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gently done. Hoyland. He's through it, and the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
there will be 1 minute.
And that's not going to reach. Thiago's half-time, extra time.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field. Number 2, number 18, Rashford. Number 25,
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Colwell, and it's Sterling. Trossard. Oh, great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Trossard. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Palmer. Jackson. And the pass is intercepted. James. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he was quick to react. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. And that's that. Chelsea did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even...
नहीं जीत पाएगा लग
many. The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is
Chance! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well done. Inzaghi! Oh, the ball's run loose. And another time! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's great defending to cover.
There's the hit! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
It's Inzaghi! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter.
Tries a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is. Inzaghi! Couldn't keep it on target. And the shots! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Decent hit! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even...
And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from... It's Muller! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now then, the ball's come loose. Muller! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And it's Muller. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Bayern Munich take the lead. Kubo! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
It's been intercepted. Can he finish? And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Bayern Munich get themselves a 2-goal. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Tries a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position.
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Great hit! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got the shot away! The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Rashford. Oh, this is a great position. De Paul. And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Doggy.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Bayern Munich have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Bayern Munich have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, there's the hit! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness.
Could be danger here. And the shot! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Real chance! Sticks it away! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Now the finish! He has done it! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Decent hit!
Keeper always had the measure of that. Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
So will they make it count again? Big chance! It's a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering.
Has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the shot! And that's past the post.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
To safety. Werner. No, he's not getting past him there.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Muller hits one. They've scored. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, Kubo! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Knocks it out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! He can pounce on that. They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Can he put it away? He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Chance! No mistake! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And the finish! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections.
Shapes to shoot! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Can he finish? It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided... And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
Look, real chance! Sticks it away! And that is goal number 20.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and
the shots! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid... Now the finish! Oh, extraordinary.
yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Oh, that's a key interception. That is a Kubo! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a... In he goes again! He's put it wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got the shot away! It's come back out! He scores! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely...
It's Muller! His it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rashford! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the counter is on. And it's Muller. Mavropanos calmly anticipates. Now it's Inzaghi! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Antonio. And it's Muller. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. It's Rashford! He has done it! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well,
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Bayern Munich have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Bayern Munich have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed Kubo! And another time! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Shifted it to the flank. Malacia. It is a corner. Bayern Munich with the corner. They're first. He gets big. No mistake. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's Inzaghi! In for the follow-up! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Emerson. Emerson just loves to go forward whenever he can. De Paul. Muller. And again! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, great chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So will they make it count again?
Coming on to replace him.
Oh, diving header! No, that's just wide.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And he was quick to react. Ward-Prowse. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rashford.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Antonio. Number 33. Emerson. Coming on the field. Number 18. Ings. Number
Kubo.
16, Cresswell.
Shapes to shoot. Great defending, strong and determined.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, super find. And it's Inzaghi. And he's had a hit. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Kubo. He's got Muller. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's out of play for a goal kick.
Added minutes.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot. It's in. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
As if 3 weren't Kubo! And a second time. And that's past the post. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And the shot! In for the pieces! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Great chance! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Bayern Munich get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Kubo! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique.
Can he finish? It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And the finish! Rashford finds himself offside. Foot in. Rashford. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Shot could be on. There's the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got the shot away! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. To Paul! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There's the hit! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, that's real. It's Rashford! He scores! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Bayern Munich have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Bayern Munich shapes to shoot. It's a goal. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Kubo and the shot. And it's in. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier.
Muller! Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstopped.
Decent hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good ball. Now the finish. No mistake. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
Hits one. No, that's just wide.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Loose pass, and they could be it. He's had a shot! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Coming on the field is number 18.
DePaul. And there's green grass ahead of him. Getting the flags up.
Substitution on the field. Number 84. Coming on to replace him is number 66, Alexander Arnold.
That is good alertness. Gakpo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? DePaul is the guilty party there. Szoboszlai. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gets his pass away, and it's Inzaghi. Can he put it away? He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And now they can clear their lines. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's It's Inzaghi, and he's on his big chance! And the chance goes to waste.
Substitution on the field. Number 3. Coming on
Final
the field
checks on the
is
touchline. A
number
change
43.
about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Towering header! And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seems...
Kubo! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And so clear that one shot. And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Stones. And it's Walker. Saka.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. Played for Stones. Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. Filippo Inzaghi. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Bellingham. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's come loose. Trippier is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's intervened well there. Rice. England finding their passes. Trippier. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, that's been intercepted. Kubo. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way. Foden! Oh, that was nice, but not quite. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Bayern Munich pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good ball. This might spell danger. Goes down, but nothing given. Alexander-Arnold. Spread it left. Foden has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, right place, right time.
The attendance for this
And the ball is out of play. England choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Crossed into the middle. Bellingham.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
There's no flag. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution in progress.
And that has been knocked clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rashford.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a really well-measured ball. Kane. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Aimed in towards the centre. It's a loose ball. Kimmich. Decent hit! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, important interception. Alexander-Arnold.
Added time.
And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. And today's...
Right midfielder. Right midfielder के बाल.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead.
massive leap! Goal! Bayern Munich! Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Brazil didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Neymar. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Bayern Munich can start a counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Marquinhos. Bayern Munich leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Marquinhos. That's headed upfield, and he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kimmich. Rashford. Great chance! And another time! He can pounce on that. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bayern Munich really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Cleared away. He can get that clear. Pass is just off target. Bruno Fernandes. Bayern Munich, corner number 2 then. Marquinhos is there to clear. Brazil can counter promptly here. And it's Inzaghi. Has a go! Kubo. Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Well, there's the clearance. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's played in with a header! They've done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And the finish! Yes! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Bayern Munich clearly execute.
And we hit half-time, so no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Bayern Munich, Joelinton! Now, how often do you see that?
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Substitution in progress.
Bayern Munich choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Looking here to chip it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane. And here's Neymar. Threads one in. Great, and the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now there's a fine ball, and it's Neymar! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich gets it away.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 7.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a key interception. Richarlison. Now it's Inzaghi. Malacia. Now it's Rashford. Great hit! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 11. Rafinha. Number 9. Richarlison. Coming on the field. Number 25. Number 19.
That has been cut short. Marquinhos. He's found a way past. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that is out of play. Filippo Inzaghi. That has ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. Weverton with the clearance.
5 minutes added time.
Rashford. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bruno Guimaraes. Just seeing the board now. It's going to be 5 extra minutes. De Paul. Hits one! And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended.